what were the exact steps that you were taking on the implementation level, on the execution level. Like in our company, what we do is we use tools like Trello, wherein we have these video trainings, these video tutorials created for everything that we do. We use this app called Notion, wherein every process is in there. We have onboarding processes, and we use this app called Smart Tasks as well, right? So on a daily level, what all tools are you using, and how did you transition from that phase yourself when when you started scaling up on the level of the human resources?
So I would first of all, correct that Tarang's statement just a little bit. We have a process if a pen needs to be moved twice. So obviously you need to do something once, that's fine. But if something needs to be done twice or more than that number of times, then we obviously try to lay a process, for it. The first time I kind of made a process, that was back in 2010. That's when I hired my first team. I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, I did not know so many tools back then. And even if there were tools that we got to know, we were not in a situation to invest heavily, because we were investing very heavily in a tracking software, which back those times were the most expensive part of running an affiliate network. They were really, really pricey at that point in time. So I think I did everything on Excel and Word, and that's how we started. uh, there was nothing kind of fancy in creating processes. It was very, very simple. The first ever tool that we bought was Zoho Invoice, if I remember it correctly. Yes, Zoho Invoice, because I we didn't have an in-house finance team back then. We just had an outsourced person who used to come once a year for all the
Okay.
compliance. So I
Invoicing
had to,
accounts, yeah.
yeah, I had to create my own invoices. And a big pain for me was, what if we forget a small amount that we have to collect, or what
Mhm.
if we are not following up on time? Because while you are trying to grow the business, it is very, very important also to collect money on time, especially being a B2B business. So the payment is not coming up front. Most of the invoices are on credit. So that's the first, tool that we started with. Then slowly and gradually we started investing in different tools like Microsoft Suite, obviously, but started using it more extensively to make presentations, to make media decks and stuff like that. After that,
Mhm.
we invested in a collaboration tool, and that was Bitrix. We kind of still use it because I realized that when the team size was growing and we had different departments, it was very difficult, to keep the team on the same page, even when we are like a very small team of about 15-20 people. But
Mhm.
collaboration and documenting the collaboration became really the need of the hour. At this point
Mhm.
in time, we use Zoho One, which kind of automates a lot of stuff for us, from monitoring basic things like attendance, to performance management, to EOD reporting, to reimbursements. Everything is done on Zoho One at this point in time. And why Zoho One, if you ask me? So there was a time, when we realized that we were using a specialized software for each task, like for
Mhm.
collaboration one, for invoicing other, for Excel collaboration other, for sharing of files another one, etc. And we realized that we were using about 20 tools at any given point in time,
Oh.
and search a
Hmm.
particular file became like such a big hassle, that where did we
Hmm.
exactly share the file, on the collaboration tool
True.
or on the file sharing tool,
Mhm.
or blah blah blah. So then we realized that we really need to get a grip, because we
Hmm.
had different softwares when we were just a team of 15 to 20 people. It
Okay.
wasn't
Hmm.
so difficult to recall things back then. The size of the
Hmm.
business was very small. um, as the number of people grew, as the team size grew, as the clients grew, as business is growing, it is very important to keep track. A lot of people are moving in and out as well. People leave, new people join, and the dilution of content cannot lead
Hmm.
to dilution of business. There should not be dilution of
Hmm.
content, is what
Hmm.
these days I'm trying to aim at. So, Zoho that ways fit in, the puzzle perfectly for us. And I'm very, very hopeful that, this tool in another one more year will impact to our growth, because we will be spending much less time in mundane tasks and much more time in productivity tasks. And we will also be able to um, kind of express each one's performance very transparently, so that everyone knows where they are going with the company, if they are or if they aren't.